Hello, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Coaching Think Talk. I am Coach Tindy Hoya. I am a CACC certified life and mental health coach from Life Coach Philippines, and this is Coaching for Relationship. This coaching conversation is for married women or women in living in partnership who wants to create a shift for a better space for themselves in the relationship. Here we talk about shifts in mindsets, behaviors, habits, attitudes. We talk about anything all about relationship. And my mission is to help 1 million women to embrace their identity in womanhood, to be a suitable helper of their husband, to create a safe mental and emotional space for a family that thrives. But it has to start with you. So thank you for joining me live today, and please leave your digital footprints by letting us know where you are coming from today. And please do tag a friend and circulate this video to help us reach more individuals who might be in need of what we will be sharing for you this afternoon. And of course, do not forget to share your hashtag Pack My Bag Moments. Ano nga ba si hashtag Pack My Bag Moments? These are phrases, sentences, or whatever that connects with you that you think has helped you or can also help others. So share the lessons. That's your aha moment or lessons that you took away from this episode. So share it, bless others. Maybe someone is needing it and is just waiting for that words of inspiration to get them moving. So you may also give some shout outs to people you want to greet and reach out with some inspiring message. And if you are watching this on a replay, please do comment hashtag replay so that we will know and also indicate where you're watching from. And I'll get back to you after the live. I am also streaming via FB page of Life Coach Philippines and YouTube channel Coach AI Connect. So if you are new to our platform, please like, follow, and subscribe. So before that, let me greet our viewers for today. And for those who have joined me now, we have Coach Marife all the way from Tacloban. Thank you so much. And of course, Master Coach Hasmin. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. So for those of you watching, start tagging along our friends, especially those na you think would benefit from this session. What we're gonna be talking about today is more on paano nga ba pag mas matanda sa'yo yung partner mo. So, what are the common issues that you usually encounter from other people? And ano ba yung feeling pag halimbawa mas matanda sa'yo yung partner mo? So let's talk about something light today. Let's see how we can go about it. Does age really matter in the relationship? But before that, for those of you joining me for the first time, let me introduce myself. Of course, I am Coach Tin De Hoya. I am a certified CACC life and mental health coach from Life Coach Philippines. And I am a proud mom of two teenagers, age 19 and 15. I was an HR practitioner before I became full-time life coach. So parang nag-i-issue na naman na naman mag-move ng aking press box. So let's see. And of course, I worked before in one of the biggest BPO in the country before resigning way back in 2019 to become a full-time life coach. And of course, I am the creator and founder of a Women's Epiphany coaching community where I help women who wants to create a better space for themselves in the relationship. And my mission is to help 1 million women to embrace their identity and womanhood, to create a safe mental and emotional space for a family that thrives. Let me just refresh this here so that we'll be able to you'll be able to see my press mat. Anything goes talaga pag live yung show, di ba? So kahit digital space, of course, it's still gonna be affecting how we are flowing for this afternoon. Ayaw pa din talaga mag-show ng aking, wait lang. Hold on. ayaw mag-show ng aking press mat. So let me just go ahead. Let me just refresh this. Let's see. So let me just put it up again. So as to continue, hello Coach Mao. Thank you so much for joining us. And of course, I have here my better half Coach Sean for joining me this afternoon. So ano yung sabi ko nga kanina, ano nga ba talaga yung issue madalas ng tao pag nalalaman nila na mas matanda yung partner nila sa pag may mas matanda doon sa relationship? Like ano nga ba usually yung reason kung bakit affected masyado yung mga tao, di ba? With what's happening in the kung halimbawa mas matanda yung isa. So, let me just pull it up kasi may gusto akong may gusto kong makita niyo tong picture na to. So, let's see there. So, let me just share my screen. Yeah, share screen. So, I hope you are able to see it now. There, and let's see if it's moving. There, it's now refreshing. So I'm just gonna move on here. I've already introduced myself. So what we're gonna be talking about is mind the gap, age does not matter. Kasi nga, they say age is just a number. But for couples who have age disparity, how does this affect the relationship? May effect ba talaga? May impact ba siya sa relationship? And can age gap be stressful for couples, especially when there is social disapproval? So, nagkakaroon ba ng issue pag may mas matanda yung isa? Accepted ba sa... Or we encounter na people raise their eyebrows kasi nga, bakit ganun ang age gap nila? So, let's check it out. And what are the myths that's commonly associated with pag ang age daw ng partners ay masyadong malayo. So, let me show you the picture. So, pag kilala nyo ang mga to, just comment on the comment box. So, what do they have in common? So, first one, we have George Clooney and Amal Clooney. The gap is 17 years. So, syempre, mas matanda si George Clooney, di ba? And people would often question din yung nangyari kung bakit mas matanda. Madaming haka-haka, madaming chismis ang lumabas noon because of the age disparity of George Clooney and Amal. We also have Jay-Z and Beyonce, 12 years age gap. Pero syempre, mas matanda pa din yung guy, which is at times very somehow accepted na natin eh. But what if mas matanda yung girl? Ano kaya yung reactions ng people, yung mga nasa space mo, di ba? Like, Priyanka Chopra and Nick Jonas, 11 years age gap. So, si Priyanka yung mas matanda kay Nick Jonas, di ba? Favorite to ng anak ko dati si the Jonas Brothers eh. So familiar ako sa Disney. Sa Disney pa to, lumaki sila through sa Disney eh. So, alam mo yon yung when he started having a relationship with Priyanka, na hindi mo na alam kung, teka lang, ano ba yung nangyari? So, paano pa? So, syempre kami yan. Ang story kasi niyan, I'm older than Sean for 7 years. Although mas matanda po siyang tingnan sa akin at proud ako doon. Mag-comment kayo, di ba? Sinasabi kasi nila every time that they see me or that they see us, they don't think na we have age disparity kasi nga mas matanda daw tingnan. Or mas serious lang kasi siya tingnan kaysa sa akin. Di ba? Suplado nga siya. So, pag suplado ka, mas madali kang tumanda, di ba? Sabi nga ni Coach Marife, may age gap din kayo, Coach Marife, di ba? Ang mga iniisip ka agad if older na, may social pressure. Yes, totoo talaga siya, may social pressure. And we are not an exemption to that. Like, sa circle of friends ko noon, nung nalaman nilang mas younger si Sean, of course, syempre, parang sinasabi lang, saglit lang kayo, hindi kayo magtatagal. And in my case, there was also that mindset na feeling ko hindi talaga kami magtatagal na dalawa. Kasi nga, he's younger. And whatever happened in the relationship, especially nung we did not start like the normal start of couples, like ano siya he was still in school, he was still in college when we started the relationship and when I got pregnant with our eldest daughter. Kaya nga, 19 years old, 19 years na din kami together. So, yung pressure nun is, will you really last? Ay nako, ikaw bubuhay dyan sa asawa mo. Pag yan nakatuloy. So, ang dami nang sinabi. Tapos ikaw, syempre, pag nasa romance stage ka, hindi mo masyadong pansin yun, di ba? Parang, who cares? Till death do us part, yan. Pero hindi nga, dumadating ka sa point na naiisip mo din. And I think I also came into that point na nag-isip ako, teka lang, are we gonna last? Especially nung I got pregnant, parang sabi ko, seryoso ba to? Baka naman kasi naglalaro lang din. May ganun kang thinking. Until we live in together. So hindi nga muna kami nagpakasal. It took us a year before we got married because I was really considering the options. So what if during the relationship, I am not suggesting that you do that, ha. Mas maganda pa din na you get married to the man that you really love and doon mo talaga ibigay yung sarili mo. Huwag nyo nang daanan yung mga mistakes na you got pregnant out of wedlock. Kasi at times, hindi siya nag-work. Fortunately enough sa amin, na-workout namin and we are still together. Pero most often, hindi eh. Hindi siya na-workout ng ganun lang kadali. Kaya, especially pag may social pressure, may parents pressure. So you have to really be able to ayusin yung relationship. Kaya sabi nga, andito si Coach AP, join Coach Mau sa Getting There. Ayusin muna natin yung sarili natin before we give ourselves to someone we love. And in case naman na you are already in the situation, you can still work it out. Kami naman ay dumaan sa madaming pagsubok, dumaan kami sa pressures, but we were able to overcome. Madami kaming dinaanan. So, sabi nga, hindi nga daw maglalas and all. So, ano nga ba yung common myths that people say whenever you are engaged in a relationship na older ka? Sabi ni Coach Maric, pag girl ang older, tapos really obvious, there will be a lot of opinions. Totoo yun, Coach Maric, kahit nga hindi obvious, madaming opinions madaming sinasabi. So what more if lalo kasi di ba merong mga relationship na mas mga 10 years, 12 years na older yung girl at times sa guy. So, ano nga ba yung common myths that people say when you are engaged with someone or you are in a relationship with someone who is older than you? So, myth number 1, of course, is you have nothing in common. Ano nga ba yung you have nothing in common na yan? Sabi, you will worry about not having similarities to make it work. And, so having no similarities, tama naman yun. Pero, come to think of it, gusto mo ba na parehas? Di ba? Ayaw mo na parehas yung dalawa. So, you might worry if you date outside your own age group, you won't have enough similarities to make it work. Ito kasi yung umpisa nun. So, yeah, they call this the May-December affair. So, you'll be into different music or she won't get your preferences or iba yung work, iba yung wavelength. I always believe that it will depend on the person or the couple. Wala talaga siya dun sa having nothing in common. Like, communication, ano ba? Madami naman kaming differences, but we are really able to work on it. It's actually an opportunity. It's part of the fun na you're in a relationship. It's getting to know new and different people, new and different things. So, na-encounter namin yun during our relationship. Siyempre, yung age range ng mga friends niya, iba sa age range ng mga friends ko. And I get to know something about them. So, madali ka lang mag-adjust. The way that he is also able to get to know some things about my sets of friends. And it's also an opportunity to share someone else's interest and learning new things. May growth pa din kasi you will be excited about really knowing ano nga bang meron, anong bago, kasi magkaiba kayo eh. And so, does it really matter kung magkaiba yung age? Well, for me, it doesn't. Although this is one of the common myths that people would hold on to, na sinasabi nila na wala kayong similarity, you have nothing in common, so hindi maglalas yung relationship niyo. Second myth is, people will think it's weird. Bakit nga ba weird? Paano ba naging weird? Babae, lalaki, okay lang naman, di ba? So, yun. Sabi nila, if you date a woman na older than you might get a few comments from people, your family in particular. Parang, di ba mas matanda siya sa amin naman, sa family namin, sa family niya, walang masyadong, well, there were comments about him being younger than me, pero yung worry lang is, paano pag hindi ka sineryoso niya? Yung may ganon. At sa side niya naman is, she's already working. You haven't yet, kasi di ba, maaga nga si Coach Sean nag-asawa. So, nandun sa point na, you haven't yet enjoyed being single. So, what if dumating kayo sa time na, kung kailan magkasama na kayo, mag-asawa na kayo, saka ka dumating sa time na saka ka lang magbibinata. Yung parang ganun lang yung worry nila. But, not really more of, ang daming sinabi compared sa, di ba, madaming chismis. Pag province, madaming chismis eh. Kasi magkakakilala yung sa neighborhood. So, syempre, ang daming reactions, mga violent reactions na hindi mo alam kung saan nanggagaling. So, may social disapproval pag older yung, lalo na pag babae yung older. So, it's really more of you knowing what is in the relationship. Myth lang naman to. It might feel weird, might sound weird, but yes, the cat is jumping at my back. So yun, si Shuri gusto na pa-extra eh. But yes, siya eh, it's really something na people are considering pag halimbawa mas matanda yung isa. And of course, madami mga 8 myths to, but I just got 3 na very common. The third myth is relationships with big age gap don't work long term. So ito yon, pag halimbawa daw may age disparity kayo, hindi magtatagal yung relasyon nyo, and yung any difference in culture puts extra pressure on a relationship. Yung mga beliefs nyo, it would affect the relationship. So, but age is really a very minor one. But what still boils down is your, sorry. Sorry, medyo yung baligid po ng pusa eh. So, there, communication is still one of the common factors that would really affect the relationship. Wala talaga siya sa age. Although, at times, pag hindi nyo talaga na-address yung communication gap nyo, that would really affect how the relationship is going. So, what are some steps or some tips for if ever you are caught in a situation na your partner is older than you? So what are those tips that would really help you out to maximize your age difference to make your relationship work? So of course, first ask yourself, how do you currently communicate with your partner? So this is the first tip. Kasi age is just actually a number, and it really often boils down to kung paano nga kayo nagko-communicate doon sa relationship. Paano ba yung communication nyo? What are the interests? Lahat, everything that you have to be able to talk about. So in marriage where one is aged to a greater degree, it can be difficult to really feel like an average couple. But the good thing about it is when you are able to communicate with your partner, your communication is good, you are able to meet each other halfway. You are able to make a compromise. So so even if one is older, much older than the other, it doesn't matter. what is important is the way you communicate and that you are able to make a compromise. Um, and making a compromise is something that every marriage has to deal with regardless of age. Kahit naman hindi matanda yung isa, kahit sa regular, kahit pares pa kayo magkaedad, there would always be a compromise in the relationship. And remember that though ages may differ, a successful marriage has many of the same problems. Ano man ang problema ng regular relationship, yung average relationship, like having someone older, which would still have the same problem. Magkaiba lang ng pangalan, magkaiba lang ng sitwasyon, pero parehas na problema. So, instead of focusing on the age difference in your marriage, look at them for what they are. Differences that any other couple deals with. So just because your younger spouse likes different things doesn't mean that it is a product of being a different age. It has actually to do with you being a different person. Magkaiba kasi kayo, kaya dun siya nanggagaling, wala siya sa age. So, no matter the age of both parties in the marriage, understand that you are both different and that you have to accept one another for who you are. And in any marriage, those differences can be both small and large. So, wala talaga sa age pag nandun na kayo sa relationship. Second is, ask yourself, how can you add more love to your activities? Bakit ba importante na you love what you are doing? It's because you need to be able to find time for yourself. So despite the age, each of you has to be able to come into an agreement or to come into the space where you are both able to go your own way and find time for yourself. And this is important. You know why? Because it doesn't mean that you don't want to spend time with the other person. It just means giving the marriage a bit of breathing room so that you can maintain a sense of self and remove some of the tensions and stress that you are feeling. Kasi lahat naman ng relasyon dumadaan sa struggle. So in any case that you are in a certain struggle, it's okay that from time to time both of you find that space to get to know yourself better, to yung mga me time moments nyo. It can be because it's gonna be healthy for the relationship and it's reasonable. So if anything, that space will allow the marriage to be strengthened because it will allow time to decompress, think about things, and develop a little bit of longing for the person that won't be there if you spend all of your time together. So kahit may age disparity kayo, it doesn't matter as long as you are still able to find time for yourself. Because remember, the two of you are different, you still need to grow differently for a common good. So parang individual, like kami ni Coach, we have different goals in life, pero we have that certain goal na because it's for the family. So then both of you has to grow and have the time for yourself to engage with others and grow by learning from others. Hindi yung kayong dalawa lang. And having age will teach you ano yung bago dun sa kabila, anong meron dito. That would really open up your views of people regardless of the age that you have. Another, of course, is when you have age gap, you can ask yourself, what is one new habit you can add to express more love? Ano nga ba yung habit na pwede mong i-develop for your partner for you to be able to show more support? Because it is be there for your partner. So regardless of your age, kailangan nandun kayo sa point na okay lang na you are available for him. Like it or not, age gaps in marriage can make it feel anything but average. Pwedeng average sa ibang tao. Pero at times it can be difficult for the older person in the relationship to deal with some of the negative opinions on the gap in ages and the marriage itself. Madaming sasabihin, kaya kayo ganyan kasi magkaiba yung edad nyo or something. But nothing can be done to change those feelings from other people. Hindi mo ma-change yung how those other people think eh. Yes, they will think and what they will remember. But the part of a healthy marriage is you being there for your partner. So regardless of age, it's important that the both of you are helping each other, that you're able to be there for each other, to support each other. And of course, when it comes to age gap, it still does not matter. In the relationship, what you can ask yourself is which terms of endearment or pet names can you use more often? Because this will allow you to try to keep things exciting. So ano nga ba yung mga yung endearment na that excites you, na pag tinawag ka niya kinikilig ka, di ba? Or any activity that the both of you can do regardless of age, because excitement is still important in the marriage. Wala siya sa age eh. Kahit naman parehas kayo, magkaedad kayo, hahanapin nyo pa din na dapat may excitement sa marriage because that is what will help strengthen your marriage, knowing each other when there is happy moments and when there are pressure. And finally, focus on the similarities. So ask yourself, what are other ways you can practice better listening while your partner talks? Pag in moments na nagagalit ka, naiinis ka, ano nga ba yung ways na you can still practice active listening by yung talagang papakinggan mo siya? So what you can do is focus on your similarities. The biggest wag kang mag-focus sa age, na kaya siya ganito, kaya siya ganun, kasi yung age namin, ganito, ganyan. But focus more on the similarities that you have shared between each other. So think about it. There was something that drew the two of you together that made you care about one another and want to enter into the relationship regardless of your age. Focus on those similarities and look to build on them as positives. A focus on the negative will not help the relationship. And although there is one with substantial age gap, it can damage the relationship. But when you focus on the positive, on the similarities, it can bring you closer together. It gives you more things to do and more ways to enjoy one another's company. So age gap in relationships are nothing new. And yes, they are not likely to go away kasi kung nandyan na nga kayo sa relationship, paano pa? Diba? What you really have to do is to be able to focus and help each other. So people who share the love of age need to be free to experience those relationships the way they choose. So regardless of your age, it doesn't really matter. What is important is the two of you and how you communicate and express your love with each other. And as Mark Twain says, age is an issue of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. So this is an old saying. And when it comes to that age is nothing but a number. And when it comes to relationship with age gaps, that can be the case for some couples like me and Coach Sean. It isn't, the beautiful thing about that relationship is it isn't for everyone else. And I assure you it's not for everyone else because there are a lot of things that you have to adjust, of things that you have to recalibrate to make the relationship work. So manage the looks or comments the best that you can. Kung may mga comments dyan, mga side comments dyan yung iba, may mga, they are giving you that look, who cares? What you can do is to really live your life joyfully with the person you care about. So that is what any normal relationship would focus on. And that is how those relationships with age gap will continue to survive and thrive. Age is just a number after all. And I can assure you that it really takes the two of you to tango. Remember when you entered into the relationship, you really didn't care about the age. But if you will let other people affect you by what they say about you having that age disparity, then who cares? In the end, kayong dalawa naman magsasama, hindi naman yung ibang tao ang kasama niyo, di ba? So, take a look at it. If age is something that pressures you now in the relationship, connect with me. Let's have a conversation and let's discover the joy of what you can learn from each other as you grow old together. So thank you so much, everyone. But before that, I am inviting the woman out there. If you're someone who has ever felt burdened or maybe burnt out with the hustle and bustle of life as a mom and wife, if you're someone who have dreams but they have to take a backseat because you think it is selfish to think about yourself, or you're someone who came whole in the relationship, you gave your all, and now you felt it is no longer you, that you lost yourself in the process, or you're someone that no matter what you do, you always felt there is something missing, then it's time to get back the you that was lost. Let's level up. Join me on a 6 weeks journey to rediscover yourself and embrace back your identity. Connect with me at 0917-806-4200 for more details and for registration. So connect with me. Let's have a conversation. Join me in this workshop and let's find out the best that we have about ourselves. So regaining me coaching workshop. This is a 6 week program that's gonna happen every Sunday starting July 13 at 7 p.m. So I just need 10 women to say yes to me. So just message me and let's start the journey together. And of course, I am inviting you if you're looking for a community, if you're looking for um, a community that would really be able to help you with what is going on in your relationship, or you want to learn more how you can master your emotion, how you can improve your relationship, how you can improve yourself as a woman so that you will be able to give the best in the relationship, then join my community, a Women's Epiphany Coaching Community. Just you can find it in Facebook. I have a lot of articles there. I have a lot of resources, and we will also be having webinars that would help each one of us discover the best in us to be the empowered woman that we should be, to be able to give back to our relationship. And of course, I am inviting you as well to join us on the next mental model class. The first class was done last May, and it was really an awesome class wherein we were taught about the 4 superpowers of Elon Musk. Remember that at times people love to set goals, but they are not able to achieve it. And what's the difference of these people that they are able to achieve it? This month, it's gonna be another exciting class. The mental model will be focused on you're setting your dreams, but at times we are unable to reach that dream. What is the mental model barbell that goes in our mind? So avail of the Be Learning e-card and get to know the mental models where you most commonly operate. Master Coach A has officially launched the Be Learning Society, the tent maker of Be Learning Home for Mental Fitness at and Decaf Coffee Republic is hosting the Be Learning e-card that unlocks opportunities to smarter living with monthly perks. Of course, it comes with a 5% discount from Decaf Coffee Republic for your every purchase of food and beverage. It also comes with a free mental model class from Master Coach A. For this month, we're going to be talking about the mental model barbell. And of course, we also have a 90-minute coaching session with a senior coach from Life Coach Philippines once you availed of this card. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining me this afternoon. And as I end this conversation, let me invite you to be part of what we are going to do for another coaching conversation tomorrow. And for tomorrow, we have Coach Presca for Coaching for Radical Service at 10 a.m. We have Coaching for Leap Formation at 2 p.m. from Coach Cherry. And of course, Coaching for Purposeful Living with Coach Rizel at 4 p.m. We also have the Coactively Co-Create Life Coach Certification Program. So if you want to be a game changer like us, all you have to do is message Coach Rizel at 0917-586-1661 to join us. And the Coactively Co-Create Life Coach Certification Program is, of course, a comprehensive approach to learning and mastering life coaching as an active process of creating a new path to achieving results in life so that success is inevitable in every coaching conversation. It includes a 21-day web-based learning, 3-day life coaching bootcamp with master coaches, and a 3-day life business bootcamp with senior coaching team. The program package also comes with many other bonuses, so connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 to discover the opportunities waiting for you in this profession. So we're almost done with class 2 of CACC. So we're excited for the next batch. So if you find it in your heart to join us as a game changer, connect with us. We would be happy to welcome you as a game changer for Under Life Coach Philippines. So once again, I am Coach Tindy Hoya from Life Coach Philippines for Coaching Think Talk. Coaches like us think and talk like this. This is us from the Philippines. Love, bam, boom. Love, bam, boom. Love, bam, boom. See you.